Do you feel like debt is holding you back from reaching your financial goals? The good news is you don't need to wait years to pay it off. Small changes and the right strategies can help you reduce debt faster than you think. In this video, we're going to share the top 5 debt reduction techniques that work. These are simple yet powerful strategies that can help you get your finances back on track and start building the future you've always wanted. Whether you're dealing with credit card debt, student loans, or anything in between, these tips will help you take control. So let's dive in. 1. The debt snowball, psychological momentum. Let's begin with one of the most motivating debt reduction strategies, the debt snowball. This technique is all about creating psychological momentum to keep you motivated throughout your debt repayment journey. Here's how it works. Start by listing your debts from the smallest balance to the largest. You'll continue making the minimum payments on all of your debts, but you'll focus extra payments on the smallest debt first. The moment that smallest debt is paid off, you'll roll that payment into the next smallest debt. This creates a snowball effect that keeps your momentum high and your stress low. The real power behind this strategy is quick wins. When you knock out your smallest debt first, you feel accomplished and motivated to keep going. It's not about the math, it's about keeping yourself energized with small victories. Even though this method might not save as much money on interest as other techniques, it's great for people who need that emotional boost to stay focused and keep going. You'll be surprised how much energy these small wins can generate, and over time, you will see how much your financial situation improves. For many, this sense of accomplishment can push them to pay off even larger debts with the same level of enthusiasm. When you feel like you're winning, it's easier to continue with your plan and stay on track with your financial goals. Even if your total debt seems overwhelming, breaking it down into smaller, more achievable goals makes the process feel less daunting. When you see those small balances disappear, it will feel like you're making real progress. As you gain confidence, the larger debts will seem more manageable, and you'll be well on your way to becoming debt-free. 2. The debt avalanche, mathematical efficiency. Next up is the debt avalanche, a strategy that is perfect for those who want to reduce their debt efficiently by focusing on interest rates. This method focuses on minimizing the amount you pay in interest over time, which will save you a significant amount of money in the long run. Here's how it works. List all of your debts, but this time, rank them from highest interest rate to lowest interest rate. Your goal is to pay off the highest interest debt first, no matter how small or large it is. By focusing your extra payments on the debt with the highest APR, typically credit card debt, you will save more money on interest than any other strategy. Once that debt is cleared, you move on to the next highest interest debt. Unlike the debt snowball, this method doesn't focus on quick emotional wins. Instead, the focus is purely on mathematical efficiency. You'll pay off your debt faster and save more money in the process. While it may take longer to feel those small victories compared to the debt snowball, the long-term payoff is much higher. With the debt avalanche, you're essentially targeting the money drain, high-interest debt. Paying it off first means you're eliminating the part of your debt that costs you the most in interest. Plus, by paying down your most expensive debt, you'll free up more money to pay off other debts quicker. It's important to remember that the key to the debt avalanche is patience. The first few months may seem slow, but as you work through your high-interest debt, you'll notice that you have more cash available to tackle the rest. Over time, the interest savings will compound, and your progress will accelerate. 3. Debt consolidation loans. Another method for tackling high-interest debt is debt consolidation loans. This approach involves taking out a single loan to pay off multiple high-interest debts, leaving you with just one monthly payment. This can help simplify your finances and make it easier to keep track of your payments. When you consolidate, you typically receive a lower fixed interest rate compared to what you were paying on your original debts. This lowers the amount of interest you'll pay over time, and it allows you to focus on paying down the principal more quickly. A personal loan with a fixed rate could be the perfect way to reduce the burden of high-interest credit cards, medical bills, or other loans. However, consolidation only works if you stop using your old credit cards or lines of credit. If you continue to charge your cards after consolidating, you'll end up back in the same situation, potentially adding more debt on top of what you've already consolidated. It's crucial to change your spending habits to avoid racking up debt again. This method works particularly well for those who have multiple debts and are feeling overwhelmed by different payment dates and interest rates. By consolidating, you're essentially simplifying your finances and creating a clear path to debt freedom. Keep in mind, consolidation can be a great tool, but it requires discipline to ensure it doesn't just become a temporary fix. If you stick to a plan, consolidating can help you get out of debt faster and with less interest, making it an ideal option for those looking for an organized and efficient approach to debt reduction. 4. is 0% APR balance transfer cards. If you have good credit, using 0% APR balance transfer cards could be a game changer in reducing your high-interest debt. These cards offer 12 to 21 months of interest-free repayment, allowing you to focus on paying off your balance without the added pressure of interest accumulating. Here's how it works. You transfer your high-interest credit card balances onto a new card with a 0% APR introductory offer. This means that 100% of your payments go toward reducing the principal balance, not the interest, allowing you to pay off the debt faster. It's a great strategy for consolidating credit card debt while avoiding hefty interest charges. However, there are a few things to keep in mind. Many of these cards charge a balance transfer fee, usually 3 to 5%, so make sure the amount you save on interest outweighs that cost. Also, once the introductory period ends, the APR typically jumps to a higher rate, so it's essential to pay off the balance before this happens. The key is to stay disciplined and focus on paying down your debt during the 0% APR period. If you do, you can make significant progress without paying interest, which will help you reduce your overall debt faster. Another advantage of using a balance transfer card is that it simplifies your payments. Instead of managing multiple credit card balances with different interest rates, you'll only have one payment to keep track of. This makes it easier to stay organized and focused on paying down your debt. 5. The snowflake method. Finally, let's talk about the snowflake method, a great way to reduce debt in small, manageable steps. Instead of waiting until the end of the month to make your regular payment, you can make micropayments as soon as you save a little extra money. These small payments, or snowflakes, can make a noticeable difference over time. For example, let's say you choose to skip ordering takeout for dinner one night and save $20. You can then apply that $20 directly to your debt, reducing your principal balance. Another example, if you sell an unused item on eBay or Craigslist, you can use the money earned to make an additional payment on your debt. These small payments may not seem like much at first, but when done regularly, they add up quickly. What's more, every snowflake reduces the daily interest charged on your debt. Over time, those small payments will lead to significant progress, and you'll feel more engaged in the process. The snowflake method works great when combined with other strategies, like the debt snowball or debt avalanche, as it allows you to chip away at your debt consistently, even when you don't have a large lump sum of money. Plus, it's a way to stay connected to your debt repayment efforts without feeling overwhelmed. And that's it, top 5 debt reduction techniques that work. These techniques are tried and true ways to help you get out of debt and start building a stronger financial future. Whether you choose the debt snowball for momentum or the debt avalanche for efficiency, the key is to stay consistent and committed. Which technique are you most excited to try first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on managing your money and building wealth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.